Hey everybody, Dave Guerra here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. It is that time again, that time of the week. The 5 things I learned this week, and how are you? How was your week? What did you learn? I really want to hear it, so let me know. Let's get started. Thing number 1. There will always be individuals that will withhold knowledge, will withhold equipment, will withhold something or anything, knowing fully well that they will never ever need it. But the moment you need it, they're not going to offer it up. They're going to withhold it. They're going to hold back. They're going to say nothing. They're going to keep it for themselves because for some reason people like to play those kinds of games. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing in your personal life. That's not a good thing in your business life. If you're one of those individuals, stop doing that, because there's going to come a time when you're going to need something, and as they say, karma's going to get you, or instant karma is going to get you, or pay back some. Exactly. Thing number 2, the second thing I learned this week, is that when an opportunity arises, do everything you can to exploit that opportunity, because if you're influenced by someone else's reactions to that opportunity, if you're influenced or you're distracted by that opportunity and you're not exploiting it to its fullest potential, then it's going to slip away and it's never ever going to come back. And if it does come back, it's not going to be as good as it is now. And that's the bottom line. Now, if you're not too sure what I'm talking about, try this or think about this. This past week, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed. The S&P closed low, very low, way low. And it's not lowest it's ever been. But you know what? Now's the time to buy. To buy those stocks that you've always wanted to get into or accumulate more of. Well, and don't let it slip away. Keep your eye on the market, but don't let it slip away. Those opportunities come once in a while, and when they do, you need to be prepared to take advantage of it. They're predicting that the upslope here is going to take us all the way into the new year. So again, if you've got money in the market, don't panic. And if you want to get into the market or increase what you're doing, now is the time to exploit that and jump right in and do what you can. Now, the same applies in business life, not just in the stock market, but in business life. An opportunity, somebody comes knocking at your door, somebody goes, phones and says, hey, look, I like what you're offering. Tell me more. Tell them everything. Tell them everything. The third thing I learned this week is everybody wants to be an insider. You know what? There's nothing wrong with making them an insider. Make them an insider. Do everything you can to make them an insider. Because again, those are the people that are going to be selling your services to other people. Those are the people that are going to be making, well, that are going to make your future what it is. Because again, an opportunity knocks, you exploit that opportunity. Someone comes knocking and they want to know more about your business, you know what? Do it. Let them in. Show them the behind the scenes stuff. Let them know what they're getting themselves into and then find out what makes them like what you're doing. The fourth thing I learned this week is that, unfortunately, and I've learned it again and I have to relearn it and learn it again, no matter what you do, you can train people, but they're still going to slip up. And what do you do then? What is the one thing you have to do? Again, you can only tolerate so much. Your business is going to suffer if you don't address it. And you've got to address it. So on the business side. Now on the personal side, again, you can only tolerate so much. You're a human being. You're not going to be walked upon. You're not going to let people treat you like nothing. Now, you're not going to let people take advantage of you, because that's not how it is. That's not how any of this works. That's not it. That's just not the way life is. Life is a give and take. Life is not give, and they take. No. It's both. It's two sides of the same coin. The fifth thing I learned this week, and possibly the most stressful thing I learned this week, is that you have got to live by your calendar in the business world. Because again, your day has only so many hours in it. And yes, my day has exactly the same number of hours as your day, 24. And personal life, you've got to give and take. You've got to be flexible in personal life. You can schedule some things, but for the most part, you have got to schedule and be flexible on top of that schedule. But your business life, you have got, if you know there's something you need to do it. and it's got to get done. And if you're going to set an hour off each day to do it, then you know what? That hour has to be dedicated to it. Sure, the phone's going to ring. Sure, someone's going to have an issue. Sure, something's going to happen. But you know what? Again, get back on track. Get focused. Work your list until it's done. Make a list. Make a schedule. Stick to it. And work it until you're done for the day. And then you know what? Great sense of accomplishment happens. And you know what else happens? You become successful along the way. And you want to know why? Because you did it. You made it happen. You stuck to it. Now you've got this whole other opportunity that opens up. Because again, you freed up your schedule. You've made more time. And you get to exploit things. You make them happen for the better for you, for your organization, for your employees, for everybody. So those are the 5 things I learned and kind of relearned and had to learn again. But again, folks, it's all up to you. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you learned this week or this last week. And drop me a note, dave@daveguerra.com, or put something here in the comments section, or follow me on Twitter @DaveGuerra. And until next week, or the next time I see you online, have a good one.